y'all, it is Leanne from Small Town Stitches, and we are back for another Flosstube update. Today is February 20th, which is crazy to me that February is almost done. I just can't make sense of that. I don't know about you. So yeah, we're here for another Flosstube update. Grab your drink if you have a drink. I have coffee this morning in my Michigan mug. I bleed maize and blue, so. All right. Well, where should we start? Family's doing great. My daughter's doing great in school. Husband's doing well. Everybody is healthy-ish. I had to participate in another COVID vaccine clinic last Thursday, and thankfully we weren't dressed. My manager and I were just pulled down, so they gave us an inside job. So there's 3 COVID clinics coming up this coming week, and I will be outside for 2 of them. The third one I'm not signed up to participate in because I have a doctor's appointment, so I got out of that one. So yeah, have to dress warm. Probably steal my husband's coveralls for that. Wear my muck boots. Things are going okay with me so far that we know of. I went to a new primary care physician. Huge long story in that. I've been seeing the same primary care physician for years. Really liked him. My husband, my father-in-law. I think my husband's grandma goes to him too. I don't know. Anyway, we kind of had a falling out a year ago, the physician and I. So after a while, I chose to find a new physician and went to my new doctor and was talking to her about a bunch of different things. And I had an EKG done that day, which she referred on to a cardiologist just for a consult. And then I've been telling her how I've been losing my hair. So if you always see me, I always have my hair up. I've lost a lot of my hair. I used to have very thick hair, and I don't anymore, especially up here. It's thinned out a lot. So I mentioned that to her, and she came over and felt my thyroid and sent me for a thyroid ultrasound, which I had yesterday. I don't know the results of that yet. But she said my thyroid is enlarged, and I can't remember the last time my other primary care physician ever laid his hands physically on me. So yes, we'll see how that comes back. My guess is they found something, because they took like 5 shots of the left side of my neck and like 40 something of the right side of my neck. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. But we will see what comes back with all those results. I should find those out probably on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. So, Cupcake. Everybody loved hearing about Cupcake. Cupcake is doing well. She's fitting in. She is full of piss and vinegar. Oh my heavens. She is the world's biggest snuggler, but she's also hell on wheels when she's awake. Just because she's a puppy and she wants to play. And she's a larger puppy, so she plays a little bit more aggressive, so the Yorkie doesn't like to play with her anymore. That, and he's way older. So, that's life in a nutshell here. Let's talk stitching. So, let me grab my little happy planner, which, from watching Melly Ellie Stitches, I have ordered some stickers, so you are completely to blame for that. Just saying. But I have finished 1, 2, 3 projects since I last saw you. My stitch count had been dwindling when I got a puppy because, well, it's a puppy. You don't get a lot done, especially when she won't sleep and she gets into everything. So it's like having a new baby. You just don't get a lot done. So I've gotten 3 goals met. So I've only met 4 goals this far this month out of like the 13 slots I had slotted. Needless to say, it's the 20th of February and not everything is going to get done this month. Oh well. So we will bring out the one I started first out of all my projects, and that is a huge fan favorite. I'm going to insert a picture of where this is going to be when it's done, the mock-up picture, and this is Mini Hometown Hero Firefighter by Dana Gelsinger. And then I'm going to insert a picture of where this was last time you guys saw it. So last time you guys saw it, I had the first 4 pages done in the first row. So I believe I have 12 pages to go, so 3 more rows. So I have put in 1,219 stitches on this project, and this is where it is now. So it's not complete because I've kind of feathered across and down in a lot of the rows, but that is the first 2 rows across that next page. So I love this piece. It is still a surprise from my husband as of right now, but it's just stunning to me to watch the detail pop. So we're watching the stripes come out across the turnout gear right now, which is awesome. So 1,219 stitches added this month. This is my piece that I'm using for the 21 and 21 through Full Coverage Fanatics. If you don't know, Full Coverage Fanatics is a group, just look up that on Facebook. And they are doing a challenge 21 and 21. So they did a 20 and 20 and I met that goal. So I got the first 4 pages done. But it's 21,000 stitches in 2021. I, as of right now, am way behind on this project for this year. We'll see. It'd be really cool to get the other 4 done and be completely halfway done with this project. But everything seems to be calling to me lately. The next project I have is a finish. And hopefully, maybe in the next video, it will be a fully finished because I ordered the frame for this piece already as well through Michaels. So this is my ink circles piece, which is the Cirque de, I think it's Corix. I don't know. Circus of Tiles is how it translates in English. That is the piece. I will insert a picture of where this was last time that you guys saw it in January. And we are finished. It is done. I left myself so much margin over here to finish. But I did 1,249 stitches on this piece this month, and my goal for this piece was to finish it this month, so I completed my goal. So I love this. I think it's stunning. I can't believe I have a finish. It is finish number 3 for me for this year. I have finished Linen and Threads 2020, that one, my surprise piece. I can tell you who my surprise piece was for. They've already received it. I won't show you. You'll have to tune into her channel next time she posts a video, but that would be Tiffany from Tiffin Stitches. Heather, the Bliss Stitcher, and I combined something and stitched a project for her together. So you'll have to tune into her channel to see what it was, though. All right, so the last one I stitched on, it actually just finished up today. I did a total of 484 stitches on it. And this is my Loved by You from Liz Matthews. And I will insert a picture of where this was last time you guys saw it. And here we are now. You can totally see my hoop marks. But I just finished the word loved. This is a fun stitch. I love monochromatic pieces. There we go. I love monochromatic pieces. It does go way faster when you stitch on monochromatic pieces, because you're not switching colors every 5 seconds. So I'm loving the simplicity of this piece. I think it's beautiful. So that is my 3 stitching projects so far that I have worked on since last video. Let's talk husband just woke up. Let's talk a little bit of new Flosstubers. So I forgot to mention her last time, but another Flosstuber I am highly enjoying watching is Leanne Stitches. She is Leanne from Forbidden Fiber Co. And she has her own Flosstube channel. So I highly, highly recommend you check her out. Not to mention, her name's pretty amazing. And we spell it the same way. What's the chances of that? Because we don't spell Leanne the common way of spelling Leanne. So she is a BAP stitcher like me, so I love it. And she is working on a superhero piece for her husband. I love watching another Stitcher's full coverage come to life because I'm not the only crazy person who apparently wants to stitch full coverage only. So yes, Leanne Stitches, I highly recommend you give her a watch. She usually posts every single Saturday, usually. So yes, let's talk some crochet. So I did get my yarn in that I ordered to restart my cowl, and I chose the Lion Brand Mandala Ombre. And let me see if it has a colorway on this. It has to have a colorway on this. I think it's in the color Cool. But this is the colorway that I chose. So if you've been around a long period of time, I really like neutrals, grays, browns, blacks, stuff like that for me. So I've been working on this because it's been frigid here. I know it's been frigid most everywhere. You know, Texas, we're thinking of you. I have family in Texas too. They are doing fine, thankfully, and my cousin is a true northerner at heart and is loving the freaking snow because he doesn't get to Michigan very often. So this is how much yarn I have left out of my cowl so far. And this is where, let's actually show it front side correct. This is where we're at with my cowl. So I'm loving the color transitions. I'm just stitching it as it's coming. This is in a half double crochet. For the adult size, I chained 140 on this, and you do 26 rows. And I believe I only have 7 or 8 rows left to go. Then you stitch it together in the cowl form and work on the neck. So I'm enjoying this, and hopefully I can get it done. It would be nice to get it done before next Tuesday so I could wear it outside as I'm standing out there, but we will see. So this is a acquisition slash this is my crochet project right now. I have not worked any more on my cardigan since then. This is what I've been working on. So I'm just loving the colorway of this. So now that I made a mess of this, and I'm just gonna knock everything over. All right, let's talk some purchases. I don't have a lot of purchases in front of me. I have made a lot of purchases because my daughter's birthday is on Monday, but yeah. I feel very scattered today, scatterbrained. Before we do purchases, I had people ask me to show what I was going to do with the paper that I showed in the last video. So I took some of them and punched them out to show you. And I am making floss tags. So this is what just the big punch looks so far. So there's one of the wood grains. We have some green wood. We have some like that. Some of the whitewash board. I just think they're fun. They're beautiful to look at. Like this. But I have two fully done in front of me because I was messing around with them. Though it's just the scrap paper. So when they're fully done, they will look something like this. Just a little punch at the top. This is where it is. But they're way more sturdy because of the cardstock on the back. So this is what they're going to look like. The thread drops. And you can write on the back whatever it is. So I think they're fun. But that is what I bought that paper for and what I'm using it for. Couple other purchases. I want to show you this just because I think it's stunning. I finally bought a case for my tablet that I use. I use a Kindle Fire HD 10. That's the tablet my husband bought me and what I run Pattern Keeper on. And I bought this and I think it's so pretty. But this is my case for my tablet that I have. So I just wanted to show you that. I bought it on Amazon. A couple other things I have bought. I have bought another crochet hook. This one is enormous. This is a PQ hook. Look how big that is. This will be eventually my mother-in-law and my mom want me to make them hooded cowls. So I told them I would. I told them it won't be probably this winter, maybe for Christmas. But the one my mother-in-law really likes is an Aran weight, and they call for this in the pattern. I found it on Ravelry. So I bought the hook. And I'm slowly trying to transition all my stuff anyway. I bought some of these magnetic silicone ties that look like this. If I can figure out how to open, there we go. I don't know if that was the proper way of opening it, but it opened it. If that was really loud in the microphone, I apologize. So they look like this. I've heard a lot of people talk about them, and they're magnetic. So but a lot of people are using them on full coverage because they roll it up, put one underneath one, and then you don't have all this fabric everywhere. So that's what I bought these for. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited to try these out. So they weren't that expensive. If you are interested, let me know and I can link these below. The other thing I bought, I didn't realize it came in two. They're like $300 and they are stitch markers. They look like this. There's two of them. I'm super excited. So we can open this. Maybe. My hands aren't working very well today, apparently. Oh my gosh, they're double plastic wrapped. Okay. We deal with way too much plastic here in the United States. I don't know about you. So they come like this. Pop it open. I'm going to grab one and we're going to mark where we were in the cowl. Why not? That way we know how much we did last time. I quit. Right, there we go. So we put our little stitch marker in where we were on our cowl. So that's super exciting. Because that's a YouTube thing, right? You have to show where your progress was since last time. So, but yes, so those are my purchases. Like I said, not a lot. I have my yarns coming that I ordered, my February ones. Is that all I have stitchy related coming? I think so. gonna be a really short video for me today. I have to go clean my house because it's Saturday. I have to wrap presents for my daughter, do laundry, finish making a grocery list, you know, the fun things that you do when you're not at work. Plan the meals. So yeah, I highly recommend you check out Leanne Stitches. Hopefully I will have some projects framed possibly by next time, depending on when they get in. Let's see, what should our next project be we work on? I think it's going to be, according to this, if I go in order, it would be Monster March, which is really close to a finish. I have border and I think one monster left, which is the mummy. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I did a thing, y'all. I started a blog. It is linked on my Instagram. I will link it below. I am no expert, but I just thought it would be fun. So it's a crafting blog. So far I've done an intro and a piece on my largest piece, my piece I've worked on the longest, and my piece that is closest to a finish. So those are my 2 blog posts so far. I'll link it below if you wanna read it. Is that the other interesting thing that's happened? I think so. At this point, I'm just rambling, so I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully, we can see each other next week for another Flosstube update / end of February update, and we'll go from there. So until then, please stay safe. Remember, your mental health is important, and to take time for yourself out of each and every day in whatever form you want that to be. So until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care of others. Take care of yourself. Bye.